When we get to the house, my husband have already packed his clothes, and even if the visitor, they have already packed their clothes without my notice. So coming back, I now ask my neighbor if they saw my husband.
Hi, my audience. Today we don't come for another interesting story. So stay tuned so that we'll go do it together. Welcome to my show, madam.
Thank you.
Okay, madam, you get what they try to explain to me over the phone when you contact me. So now the time be this.
Last month, me and my husband have an issue, and the issue is that my husband brought in a visitor to my house, and the house that we are staying in is just self-contained. Self-contained is one room, and I'm not used to visitor in my house. So that is when the problem started. I discussed with my husband that this visitor cannot continue to stay with us like this, that I'm not comfortable and I have 2 kids already. So my husband decided to ignore my thoughts. So from there now, I just bullshit him. We are managing ourselves with the visitor. So reaching one certain time like that, my husband decided not to discuss with me. It's only him and the visitor used to discuss, and their two normally go out without my notice. So my husband decided to live his own life. So me, I decided to start something doing so that the thing will not bother me. So sometimes I will carry my children to the market. So we went to the market to go and sell. So reaching one day, when we close for the market, when we get to the house, my husband have already packed his clothes, and even if the visitor, they have already packed their clothes without my notice. So coming back, I now ask my neighbor if they saw my husband. They say that they saw him with one big bag like that. I tried to call him. He refused to pick my call. So I tried to call him again. He text me message that since I'm not comfortable with the visitor, that I should stay with my children, that is not coming back to the house again. So I asked him why, that if he want to allow the visitor to spoil our marriage. He said that he don't know. So I started begging him to come back house, that okay, that let him come with the visitor, that I will manage with him like that. He started showing me sense. So from there, I now reported him to the visitor. The visitor said that I should leave him alone, that he don't even like the way my husband used to behave, that maybe he have another person out there. I say okay. So from there now, I started begging him to come back because of the children. The 2 kids that I even have for him, they were there crying that they want to see their dad. So I was trying to call him, Oga, come back house because of your children, but he refused. Sometimes I even send him message, he refused to reply the message. So I even leave him. I complained to my landlady. She said that I should not stop calling him. So I still called him to come back house, but he refused. So reaching last month, 22nd of last month, I now text him message to come back before the Valentine. He said that he's not coming back, that I should go on with my life, that I should leave him alone. And I asked him that, are you with another girl? He said that no, that he's not with another person, that I should stop disturbing him. I said okay, no problem. I said what about the children? That let him come and carry the children so that I will move on with my life. He said that I said that I'm able to take care of the children, that let me take care of the children, that when the house rent expire, that I should pay my landlord the rent. I say no problem. That since he refused to come and take the children, that God will provide for me, and I will struggle to provide for my children, because the kids, they are my kids. So I even thank God that he's the one that pregnant me, and the kids, they are his kids. So I was trying to even check my phone if I would see any of his relative number, his brothers or his sister's number. He have deleted all their numbers, so no way to reach his people, even friends. I don't even have his friends' number. So for now, I'm just managing myself, and I'm still praying that God should touch him, even though he don't want me again. But at least the children, let him remember the children. He refused to send money for me. He refused to even call the children. Sometimes I will even call him so that the children will speak to him. He will refuse to pick the call. So I'm just praying that let God touch him to remember his children.
I want to ask you a few questions. So you said your husband actually brought in a visitor, and because of the visitor, he abandoned his family, being you and the children, right?
Yes.
Okay, this your husband, the question, did you guys marry legally? Like, did you guys do a proper marriage, pay your bride price and stuff like that?
No.
So he's actually the father of your children, not that he legally married you.
Yes.
Okay, now I get. How long have you stayed with this man?
8 years now.
Okay, you've stayed with this man for 8 years.
Yeah.
Within these 8 years you've stayed with this man, have you been to his family, like his family house where the father, the mother, and the brother, sister stays or something?
Yes.
So since this incident happened, have you been able to to go to his family house and lay this complaint to the family that this is what is going on between you and the father of your children?
No, and I will not lie, the family people, they are not staying here. They are from north, and the transportation for now is high. That is why.
So his family member stays at north.
Yes,
And you don't have any way to contact them.
I don't have.
The kids now, they are with you.
Yes.
Is it possible for you to track his number so you can know his location and then go there and see him?
Let him be, sir. Let him be.
Okay, meaning that you've decided to move on with your life without him?
Yes.
But even as that, for me, he needs to cater for his children because those children are his children. You say you have 2 kids, right?
Yes, I have.
So the kids, how old are they?
My first son is 7 years, while the small one is just 1 year and 6 months.
The small one is a boy as well?
The girl.
Okay, so for me, these kids need to be catered for. They need to go to school. They need to pay other bills of these kids. So you need to establish contact with him so that he can put the bills of these children. So I will advise you to look for a way to track his number so that you can get his location, go to his location, and then you discuss with him to see how he can be bringing money to put these children's bill. If that is possible, I think it will go a long way to help you pushing the effect of this whole expensive thing on you, because you and I know that the country is not easy. So you need to do something so he can take his responsibility, because those children are his responsibilities. That is one. Then secondly, you can as well go to FIDA. So FIDA can help you get him to take responsibility of those kids. Outside that too, there is need too for you to look for a way to get his family members so that you can tell them what has happened, because until you tell them, they wouldn't know what has happened. They wouldn't know that he has left the house. So he can't just abandon you and these kids in the house and move on with his life like that, because those kids are his kids. According to he said, you're sure he is the biological father of these children. So there is no how he can abandon his kids for you to cater for alone. So you just look for his close relative, his family, his friend, anybody that can help you get contact of his family members so that you can relate to his family members. You understand? So that's just the advice I have for you at this moment. My audience, when I don't hear the story where they on ground today, our sister say he get a man where she they stay with. They never really marry according to her, because they were just staying as husband and wife, but the man never pay her bride price, and something happened which she has narrated. I don't want to give you a recap of everything she has said, so you've heard it by yourself. So I want to encourage you, please, if you have any advice for her on how she can come out of this situation, please, you leave the advice in the comment section below. All right, so madam, I will as well encourage you to follow this video, read the comments in the comment section below, and I believe you'll get information that will help you come out of this situation. In all, be encouraged, don't give up, pray fervently. What God cannot do does not exist. God will going to see you through. All right, thank you. So I want to encourage you to like, share, and more importantly, subscribe to Godknows Show, because in Godknows Show you will hear people real life stories that will change your narrative about life. Thank you for staying tuned. See you in the next video. Bye for now.